Hello? May I ask who this is?
Chief Executive Officer at Top of the Line Healthcare Staffing. I am a native of New Jersey. I've been a resident in North Carolina for 20 years. I have an amazing husband and 5 beautiful children.
Thank you all for attending this extraordinary event, and tonight we are taking the time out to thank our nurses for all the care they have provided to all the patients, friends, and families. We dedicate this night to celebrate your commitment, your compassion, your perseverance to providing top-of-the-line health care to all patients.
Say breakthroughs in the room.
Breakthroughs in the room.
It's yours if you want it. Anticipating.
Patient always has worse going on than you do. They always have more going on than you do. And if you look at it like that, you will understand that compassion comes automatically.
Went ahead, you apply for your EIN, you got that first with your company name, and you go to the state level to apply, and it's no longer available. Now you have to do additional paperwork just to try to get everything balanced, right?
We are doing a Make the Call to Get the Client challenge. It's a 5-day challenge, and I want you to be a part of it. If you are a healthcare staffing owner and you are suffering with getting clients, hospitals, nursing homes, whatever your niche is, whatever.
We adore each other. We love being with each other, right?
No, I adore it. I enjoy it. I love it.
I don't know what you're going through, but we stopped by to tell you that what's in front of you is bigger than what's behind you. Your destiny, your promise, your future. You might as well shout before you get it, because God sent me here to tell you that what he has for you is gonna be big. That it's my season.
That it's my season.
You ought to declare that over your own life. Say, I believe.
I believe.
Go, and you want that person to have that integrity, that professionalism when the door is closed, because that's what matters. If you're diabetic or you're diabetic, it's a chance that you might lose some type of sensation in your feet. So you always want to touch the water when you get into any type of bath water, when you're immersing yourself in like a jacuzzi or anything.
So how do you see your journey from that point in time till now? And what is it now that you are aiming for? What is it that you seek for yourself?
So right now, I'm just seeking to touch medical professionals nationwide, because, accountability kicks in, and that is what we have with our medical professionals. We make sure they are all of that when the door is closed. So
that's awesome. And
that matters the most to your family, your health, and your happiness. You have to choose happiness over anything. And my husband, I love him. I say, look, you happiness over anything. All right, family. All right. Welcome to this week's webinar. I'm so excited for everybody that's here. This is the webinar that you need to be at. It literally shows you how to build a healthcare staffing agency from scratch, right? So let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Welcome. I am the real Elisa Applewhite. Let's get it here. I am the real Elisa Applewhite, your CEO 3 times. And if you got in here to register for this webinar, I'm so excited. So get in here, get in the comment section. I want to know where people are from. So make sure you get in the comment section because we are going to show you how to build this healthcare staffing agency. And when you leave this free webinar, y'all, you will build this healthcare staffing agency from scratch. All right, Instagram family, I'm going to have you up there just for a little bit. And then I am literally going to turn it off. If you want to learn how to build a healthcare staffing agency for free, you can join the webinar. The link is in the last post I just put up. It's the newest post up. So you can join it. But literally, we're giving away game. Like, I don't have time for fluff. I honor my time just like I honor your time. So let's get to it, y'all. Tell me where you're from. If you're here and you're watching, tell me where you're from. That would be great to put it in the comments so I can know where you are from, right? Because I like interaction. I want people to win gifts. We have some gifts. We got some really big gifts we're giving away this one. So I'm just so excited, all right? So just tell me where you're from in the chat. All right, so last time we did this webinar, we literally stayed for like 2.5 hours. My goal ain't to do that tonight. I'm just telling you, like, my goal ain't to do that tonight, but I want to make sure I'm giving you value. I want to make sure that I am helping you go to the next level. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start. Nobody commenting in the chat from. Tell me where you from. I see y'all. I see that you registered. But don't be afraid. Just tell me where you're from. And if you're driving like Lisa, I'm driving. I can't right now. I truly understand. All right. So let's get to it. Instagram family, y'all going to be up here for a little bit. If you want to register, the link is in the bio. The link is in the last post to register for the event. All right, so you're going to be up here for a little bit. All right, so welcome to our webinar, How to Build a Healthcare Staffing Agency from Scratch, where I literally teach people how to build a healthcare staffing agency from scratch. Like, no fluff, none of that. You actually learn how to build this healthcare staffing agency. And let's get to it. So the first slide is my story. So I want to tell people a little bit about me. If you've been following me, you kind of put together the bits and pieces. I'm very open with this. So I try to tell people, my story. And my story is simple, y'all. Who else we got here? I see some Instagram family following. Y'all need to come into this webinar because this information is going to be amazing. And I don't want you to miss it because I'm going to cut off the Instagram live. But come register for the webinar. So my story, right? First of all, I'm a servant of God. I have to express that to people. Like, I am truly a servant of God. I love God. Everything I say is with God. How I move is with God. What I think is with God. Like, I am truly a servant to God's people and to God. And I'm just so glad that I have this experience to experience God, to know who he is for myself and to build a relationship with him, right? So if y'all know who God is for y'all, if y'all know who your higher being is, make sure you comment in the chapter, higher being, God, creator, whatever you choose to call God. But I know that I'm a servant of God. All right, a wife. I'm a wife. I know that y'all hear me say this all the time. I always talk about my husband. He is the best thing since sliced bread and coffee cake. Like, he is everything. Absolutely love my husband. He's amazing. He's always supporting me. Any dreams that I have, he's like, let's go for it. I'm always the one that's ready to jump off the cliff. And he's just like, let me get the parachute, right? Let me get the parachute because I know you're going to jump anyway, right? So I'm a wife. I'm a mom, right? So I'm a mom. I have 5 children. Most people don't know that. They look at me like, how did you have 5 kids? I have 5 children. So I'm a mom, and I love being a mom. I love my kids. I love teaching my kids, growing them, helping them to be the best, kids in society that they could potentially be. All right. So I'm a nurse. I have been a nurse for 14 years. I've been in healthcare for 20 years as of next year. And people say, well, what's the difference? Well, for the other 6 years, I was a nursing assistant, right? So I literally helped the nurse for 6 years of my life, and then became a nurse myself. And I've been doing this as of next year, for 20 years. So if y'all know some nurses in the chat, make sure you comment nurse. If you know any nurses in the chat, make sure you comment nurse. If you know any, thank you. We got Talik joining us. We got Auntie Shaky. Auntie Shaky, I'm reaching out to you because I got a key man policy, and I don't think that's good enough. We got Melanie joining us. We got 72 Olds from Detroit joining us. Hanley 1483 joining us. Y'all, I want y'all to get into this webinar, because I'm like really about to give y'all some free game. So get into the webinar so you can definitely get this free game and build your healthcare staffing agency from scratch. All right. So I'm a daughter, right? I'm a daughter. A nurse. I've been a nurse for 14 years, but I literally have worked every position except for L&D. I haven't delivered any babies, and I haven't worked in the OR, right? But you name the position, I've done it. ICU, all the ICUs, EDs, all the different EDs, pediatric and adult. I have been in psych nursing, telemetry, med surg, you name it, I've done it. Endocrine, oncology. So I made sure that I dibble-dabbled in everything, so I know what I wanted to do, right? I know what I wanted to do. And at the end of the day, all just ended up, y'all, just me being a servant to God's people. That's all it ended up for me. Like, I just really love to serve people. And I realized that because my grandmother prepared me. I always tell people this. She used to make, anybody who had that grandmother who used to make them scratch their toes with the butter knife, that was my grandmother. She used to make all her grandkids scratch her toes with butter knives. And literally, she was preparing me, like, to cut her toenails, to brush her wig, to get her straight, get her clothes and stuff straight. And I didn't know. And I was loving it because I was experiencing this with my grandma, right? So I am a daughter, y'all. I have a mom, right? I have godparents, right? So I'm a daughter. I'm a friend. I have several friends. I have sisters, brothers, they're friends. I absolutely love them, right? Just because you are not born from the same womb don't mean that we can't be sisters and brothers, right? So we all grow together. I'm a daughter. I'm a friend. I have MMU family that I absolutely love and adore, right? I have my abundance community family. I have my recession proof family. I have my recession proof women of recession proof sisters, right? So, like, I'm a friend. I'm a sister. I have brothers and sisters, right? I come from a tribe of 6 people. My mom literally had 6 kids, and I came from that tribe of 6 kids, and I love my siblings very much so. And then at the end of it all, y'all, I am an entrepreneur. And I know that y'all can relate to this because y'all like, Elisa, why you go down this whole list? Because we all are something, right? We're all one of these things, right? If it's a servant of God or a servant of your creator, you're either a wife or a husband, or you're single, you're a mom, or you're not a mom, you're a nurse, or you're a medical professional, you're a daughter, you're a son, you're a friend, you're a sister, you're a brother, you're a business owner, or you are an employee, right? So everybody has their story. And I just want to tell people the background of my story. Hello, Talik. See, I knew it was going to fall. There we go. So I just want to tell people my story. And I have been in healthcare for 20 years as of next year. I have been a healthcare staffing owner for 3 years. So woo woo, I've been bossing it for 3 years. I'm just so excited because it turned into 3 companies, y'all. Woo, I be tired. I be tired in these streets, y'all. Be in these streets, right? And then the third thing that I always want people to know is you don't have to get in business and don't make money. You don't, right? And we have been able to create 7 figures. We created our first 7 figures in just 9 months, but we have literally been able to create 7 figures each and every year we've been in business. Now, that alone is an overflow. Like, I know businesses that have never even seen 7 figures in the amount of years they've been in, but we have been graciously on the grind with God, like literally creating 7 figures each year, right? So I want you to know that I love healthcare. Like, it's very evident, and you'll see throughout this live that, well, not the live, throughout the web what is this, webinar? I'm like, webinar that I love it, right? So let's keep going. If you are on Instagram, I'm telling you right now, go join the webinar. Go click the link, because if you don't join the webinar, you're going to miss out on the gifts that I'm offering, and you're going to miss out on this free game. I'm going to hold this live until about 8:20, and then I'm cutting it off. All right, that's it. After that, I'm cutting it off. All right, so let's go to the next slide. So the purpose of this class is to, one, we're going to start a healthcare staffing business. Like, we are literally going to go through this class and show you step by step how to start a healthcare staffing business to make more money and have a better financial future. You will learn when you leave this class on how to start a healthcare staffing agency, y'all. You can help doctors, nurses, and other medical professionals find jobs and make a difference in the world while earning good money, right? You're earning good money. Anybody in there say good money, right? Make sure you say good money in the chat, right? With a healthcare staffing company, you can make sure, let's move this because I see this slide thing right here. Can we bring it down? There we go. All right, there we go. So you can see it. So with the healthcare staffing company, you can make sure literally. Oh, I just didn't do the. Okay, so I see what I did. I see what I did. All right, so let me do this. This is the webinar. Yep. I scheduled it for everything. Okay, I'm gonna leave it because I don't know what I did. Let's keep going. All right, so you can help doctors, nurses, and other medical professionals find jobs and make a difference in the world while earning good money. And with the healthcare staffing company, you can make sure your family and your community are better off financially and have a brighter future. All right, so I just feel like this is being posted everywhere. Like, I just let me go look. Let me go look on my page. Like, I just let me go look. Let me go look on my page. It is. Okay. It is. Okay. It is. Okay. I didn't know that. That's probably how I did it last week. All right, so y'all gonna get some free game. I didn't know that. That's probably how I did it last week. All right, so y'all gonna get some free game. Wow. Oh God, let's see. So we're going here. Move. And then we're going to save changes. Then we're going here. Hit remove. And then we're going to save changes. All right, and then we're going to here. Remove. Save changes. Okay, Instagram family. There we go. That's what I want. So you have got some free games so far. Well, just information really. But the free game is about to come up and you got to be in the webinar to get it. So YouTube family, Instagram family, Facebook family, right?